So we've made it to Athens, and our first day we just had to pick a little kind of spot just to sleep because we came in at about midnight. So this spot is maybe not in the best location in Athens, but for $39 it was the cheapest that we can get for a late check-in. So as you can see, we just needed 2 beds to sleep. And one question I had though was their shower. So I didn't really understand how to shower. I'm fine with how people set things up, and I'll, adapt to their customs or whatever. But in here, if you can see, here's a toilet and here's the shower head. So this morning, I wasn't sure how to not get this whole bathroom wet. Yes, there's a drain, but I didn't know what to do exactly. So what I was doing was kind of having it come out a little bit, and my hand coming in here. I tried squatting down all up in here, but I couldn't fit, and I didn't know how to properly get clean, So my one question though is, how do I do this? That's what I want to know. I wish there were instructions. Yes. Today we're in Athens.
We're out here in Greece doing laundry because we're stanky.
Yep, so before we actually do anything, we actually have to get laundry done because we stink, and yes, we don't have all the... No, you stink. You haven't even taken a shower yet.
Stop.
You nasty. So what's weird about the laundry service is when you exchange paper money for coins, it gives you these. It only gave me 3 of these, and then the rest were actual dollar-euro coins, but it gave me 3 of these, and the machines only take these, so it was kind of weird of why they wouldn't just give me euros, but whatever, it works out. I don't want to be stuck with these because these are worthless everywhere besides here. Maybe that's why they do it, so that they can take your money. But anyway, I have a bunch of euros now, and I don't like change. As if any of you Americans know, we don't like change. We don't like carrying change because it's a pain, and so I have to actually get a new wallet to carry all this change, and the one that zips and all of that, to all that fancy stuff. So now we're gonna go and find me a wallet because there's a bunch of little shops nearby with here.
Yeehaw! Ready?
Yeah. I've already said this in the beginning, that these vlogs in the beginning are going to be kind of weird and choppy because for me to get my thought across actually takes a little bit of a couple of takes, and for me to kind of formulate the idea in my head. So hopefully this is going to get a lot better. I'm just going to use today to talk a lot in order to, get my point across and what you guys want to see. I actually kind of like this area that we're in, where it's a bunch of little shops instead of name brand stores and all of that stuff. But the only issue is what you'll see is a lot of these places sell a lot of the similar things, so it's going to be redundant after a while. But I do like those little knick-knack touristy kind of items. It just feels a little bit more like mom and pop instead of name brand, bigger type of stuff. So we were out shopping, and we were in this one shop, and this guy he makes his own jewelry, and it was telling Leah that he takes him 15 minutes to make jewelry, and so he just kept talking and blah 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 blah. I was barely listening, but what did he start talking about?
He was like, "Oh, you're really tan. You must have been swimming." And I was like, "Yeah, I have been. It's hot out." And he goes, "Oh, since you're swimming, it's perfect. You're nice and cooked, and you're salted for the cannibals to eat you." I was just there like, what in the world?
Yeah, and then right when he said that, I was like, I'm going to start recording this. And I know it's kind of like, you're not really supposed to record without permission in places, just because, it's technically private property, it's their own property. But then I forgot there's a little tally light in the front to show me that it's recording, and he saw it, and then all of a sudden his mood just switched, and he told me to delete it, and he's like, that's bad luck for the shop owners, it's 2 years in prison without permission of the owner, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, sorry, I'm so sorry, but what you were saying was ridiculous, so I just had to record it. But I ended up deleting it just for the respect of the owner and all of that. So, but yeah, I completely forgot about that and other cultures and how they feel about cameras. I meant to look up Greece culture and how they felt about cameras, because I know some cultures, they don't want to be captured on camera, or it's bad luck to be on camera or anything like that. So yeah,
The more you know.
I found my wallet though. It's genuine, unlike Bree's fake Louis Vuitton.
Bryson, you're just gonna out her like that?
Yeah, I mean, if it was fake, I would get fake, but I mean, this was the first one we saw, and it works, so this carries all my change. I'm just gonna cut these guys off because I don't have belt loops. So we're gonna continue exploring. I'm not gonna record anybody like in shops and stuff. You guys kind of already understand how these little tourist areas are, but
that's the tea for today. Also, I was in the shop and I looked in the mirror and I had zit cream on my face. Nobody told me, so I've just been walking around with white stuff on my face. Great. Great!
I have another story for y'all. So we were walking around, and I know this is usually common with street people trying to sell stuff, is that they'll come up, interact with you, and try to put a piece of jewelry or something on you. Well, this guy, he saw me, and I saw him look at my camera in my hands, and then he gave me a fist bump saying some stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, there's gonna be an African band tonight, and blah, 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 blah. He puts this bracelet on my wrist, and he's talking, and then I was like, I literally have no money. I was like, if this costs anything, I cannot give you anything, because I don't have any money on me. And he's like, oh, you can give whatever you want, and blah, blah, blah. And he starts putting it on Leah. I take mine off and give it back, and I'm like, I cannot give anything. Leah's asking him about the band later tonight, of what's going on, and then he just pulls it off of Leah and walks away. And so, to me, it's like, if he would have given the wristband to us for free, I would have definitely have came back and donated, because I was like, cool, this guy's being friendly, this and that. And I was like, dope, let's go see his music. But, you know, he was kind of a dick afterwards, after he's like, oh, we don't have any money. I was like, then don't, I literally told you we don't have money. Later on, we were walking, another one of an African guy, I see him look directly at my camera, walk up to me and try to fist bump me, and talking, I was like, nope. He's like, I don't want any of it. I was like, I already talked to one of your guys. Like, no. So it's actually kind of interesting seeing a lot of street vendors and how street vendors kind of talk and how they interact with people. It's usually the same, and it's very pushy. And I feel like, I mean, this is what they're doing to make money, so it is a little bit different, but I would kind of do things a little bit differently in terms of that. But I don't know how it is out here. Culture is different, but it is pretty similar elsewhere. They're not as pushy as Bali. Like, Bali people will come up to you and literally try to sell anything they can. But, you know, as a shop owner, you're trying to sell stuff because this is how you're making your income. So, Leah's doing her wife stuff. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're just finished with laundry, and we're gonna go get dinner now, and actually dessert. I'm gonna show you dessert. Maybe dinner, I don't know. We're gonna see. But dessert, we already found a place. It looks scrumptious. Scrum-diddly-yumptious. Yes, so hopefully it's as good as it looks, as it sees, whatever. So we just finished eating at Hans and Gretel. I think it's a, what is it? What is Hans and Gretel? They're like dressed as like...
Germans? No.
It might be German. I don't know. It wasn't Greek, obviously, but Hans and Gretel was the ice cream joint that you saw. Down the street from there was Da Vinci. There's a bunch of like different ice cream places, and it was pretty cool to at least see something that's different. I thought it was interesting. It wasn't anything that I was like, wow, this is amazing, but it wasn't like bad. It was good. But yes. I always say but yes, but what did you think? But yes.
It was good. I liked the ice cream. It was nice and creamy. I thought the cone was like kind of not as soft as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of crunchy. I thought it was going to be like nice, soft, and buttery, but it was like, you had to really bite into that.
I didn't really mind it being crunchy, but yes, it's near the end. Right now, actually, I did end up getting a wallet, like I said, but I am kind of paranoid of getting pickpocketed because of it just being in my front pocket. Same with my phone. I feel like somebody can easily take it out, so I'm trying to figure out how to rig this to my backpack or something. I originally had this slipped into here, you know, sitting here, but that's for the whole world to see, and I kind of don't want that. So now I'm trying to figure out if I can put it in this little compartment here, which it doesn't look like it will fit. So that's it for today's vlog. It might be kind of short, but that's because tomorrow's going to be longer. We're going to see the Acropolis and all that. We're going on a tour of Athens, pretty much. So that's going to be more exciting than what today was. But today probably could have been exciting depending on the viewer. I don't even know the viewers because I haven't even released a video from this series yet. So we're going to see how this all turns out.
Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your grandfather.
And your dog. And your fish.